This ain't got nothing to do with no hate or like or love or friends or anything. All we care about is surviving. Drop your sissy side and start using that shuck brain if you got one. Beyond the senses are the objects, beyond the objects is the mind, beyond the mind is the intellect, beyond the intellect is the great Atman. Any man of reasonable intelligence can make money if that's what he wants. Mostly it's women or clothes or admiration he really wants and they deflect him. There are both people who have quick intelligence, and those who must withdraw and take time to think things over. We like to be known as the clever girls. When we decorated our hands with henna for holidays and weddings, we drew calculus and chemical formula instead of flowers and butterflies. In my immature brain, I didn't understand the difference between intelligence and knowledge. So I assumed I was an idiot. Mrs. Twit may have been ugly and she may have been beastly, but she was not stupid. People have only as much liberty as they have the intelligence to want and the courage to take. Now the trouble about trying to make yourself stupider than you really are is that you very often succeed. The desperate need today is not for a greater number of intelligent people, or gifted people, but for deep people. Intelligence takes chance with limited data in an arena where mistakes are not only possible but also necessary. All of us have worries. We worry because we are intelligent beings. Intelligence predicts, that is its essence, the same intelligence that allows us to plan, hope, imagine, and hypothesize also allows us to worry and anticipate negative outcomes. I am a brain, Watson. The rest of me is a mere appendix. It may be that you are not yourself luminous, but that you are a conductor of light. Some people without possessing genius have a remarkable power of stimulating it. To a great mind, nothing is little, remarked Holmes, sententiously. Now this is the point. You fancy me a mad. Madmen know nothing. But you should have seen me. You should have seen how wisely I proceeded. He was a complicated man, my father, a man of great mental capacity who was driven to succeed yet humbled into mediocrity by his own emotional limitations. I read that the real Cleopatra wasn't even that great looking. She seduced everyone with how clever she was. Empathy, evidently, existed only within the human community, whereas intelligence to some degree could be found throughout every phylum and order including the Arachnida. Intellectually, they knew a great deal. Practically, they chose to know almost nothing. There'll be differences of opinion in just about every intelligence analysis that you make. The question had come into my mind abruptly, were these creatures fools? You see, I had always anticipated that the people of the year 800 and 2000 odd would be incredibly in front of us in knowledge, art, everything. They seemed amazingly busy. I began to ask myself what they could be. Were they intelligent mechanisms? Such a thing I felt was impossible. Or did a Martian sit within each, ruling, directing, using, much as a man's brain sits and rules in his body? I began to compare the things to human machines, to ask myself for the first time in my life how an ironclad or a steam engine would seem to an intelligent lower animal. No one would have believed in the last years of the 19th century that this world was being watched keenly and closely by intelligences greater than man's and yet as mortal as his own. The fact is, the time traveler was one of those men who are too clever to be believed. But they did not say the things they knew. And they knew everything. They had seen everything. They had accepted everything. And they received every new intelligence now with a cynical and amused look in their untelling eyes. He's much too smart to fall for this, but he wants it to be true. He wants it to be true more than he wants the truth. The smile that breaks across his face is cautious, but so beautiful that I can't look away. I would lie to him again for that smile. I can normally tell how intelligent a man is by how stupid he thinks I am. Please, Lily, you are insulting your fine intelligence. Do you have any idea how smart you are? Intelligence is the door to freedom and alert attention is the mother of intelligence. Oh, gentlemen, perhaps I really regard myself as an intelligent man only because throughout my entire life I've never been able to start or finish anything. It's better to be sworn to an honest fool than to a lying scholar. Determination is as common among men who are dull and foolish as it is among those who are brilliant intellects. So, no, determination cannot be what we're looking for.